Hey YouTube, Mark Harvey here, and in this video I'm going to give you some principles of how you can overcome procrastination. So if you're here for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notifications bell so you get notified every time we post a video. We want to bring the content, the information and the insights to help you in whatever area of your life, whether it's business, entrepreneurship, whether you're looking to get investing in property, whether it's just a mindset and you want to just live a better life and feel, sometimes people just want to be happy. And during this lockdown, this has been a little bit like, oh, wait a minute. Everything has absolutely changed. Yeah, so we have given you the insights and the data and the information and all the people that we have interviewed, people from the Real Life Tribe, myself, Trisha, all these people. So make sure that you are subscribing so you can get a hold of these videos. Hey, look, first of all, what is procrastination, right? Procrastination, my opinion of procrastination is really what it is. It's just like a creative avoidance. So any time that you feel that this is coming on, it's probably already too late. So you need to employ these principles that I'm just about to explain to you right now so you can set yourself in motion. Because let's face it, procrastination, there's no progress, there's nothing happening. And in other previous videos and other trainings that we've done, it's like, if there's no progress and there's no progression, then this is going to take you towards an equal depression. And I know you don't want any of that. So employ these things to the best of your ability. So the first thing is measure what it is that you're doing. Look, in all the businesses all over the world that I've helped and consulted with and trained and built myself, numbers are the language of business. From taking businesses from literally nothing to multi-million-pound global organizations selling into 63 different countries all around the world, it was the measurement of the areas we needed to pay attention to. So like what areas of your life you need to be paying attention to? How are you going to measure? So let me give you some of the ways that I measure, and I've trained other people to totally transform their results, their life, increase their income, get more happiness, have better relationships, whatever it is that they wanted to do. So the first thing, the one thing that you can do and to measure it is, what is it I'm actually looking to achieve? Some people might call this goal setting. Now we have a goal setting program called the Experiential Goal Setting Program, and we have an advanced version as well called Dream Building and Manifestation Program, because these are the things that set the context for your life. These are the things that are like, oh, okay, hey, this is the direction I'm heading, because you need a direction to head in. When I was younger, someone once said to me, you always need something to look forward to, because I was just working and I was just, maybe just a weekend. I needed things to look forward to, like booking things in, maybe like little events or little situations or people's birthdays coming up. Like actually book these things in and have them to look forward to. Now I'm looking forward to all of these great things and experiences that I'm planning and designing for my own life. But that's one area. But something much closer to you, which is going to allow you to start overcoming procrastination, is focus on what are the immediate results, what are the immediate goals. Then what you're able to do is actually plan out a schedule. So you can measure all of these things. So now you've got outcomes and targets to actually start moving towards, because you just got to get moving. I don't know about you, I don't see it happening much these days, but back in the day when I was a kid and when I was first starting to drive, sometimes my car wouldn't start, so I'd have to push my car. Luckily, at that time, I lived at the top of a hill, so I just needed to get it to the top of the hill and then quickly jump in so I could jump start it. But what I'm saying is, if you recognize or relate to this anyway, when you first start pushing, that is the most difficult. That is the hardest part, because you just got to get it going. So in this way, this is actually easier than pushing a car, because look, you just need an outcome, and now you just need to start doing the first step and doing the little things to get you moving. And if you are measuring this becomes absolutely apparent to you whether you are doing it or not. Because without the measurement, without this almost gauge and guide of moving towards something, procrastination will happen by default. And I know you don't want that, so make sure, like, put it in the comments. Are you related to this? Is this making sense to you? Has this happened to you before? Is it happening to you right now? In fact, are you procrastinating about subscribing to this channel? Are you procrastinating about writing a comment? You're not sure whether to do it or not? In all my days in creating multi-million-pound property portfolio in a very short space of time, generating income, starting businesses from scratch and creating 7-figure businesses within less than 12 months, what one thing came into play the most and will absolutely upscale your game when it comes to stop procrastinating and actually get on with the progress is make decisions and fast. I'll tell you one thing that really helped me. I actually heard it from Tony Robbins. He said, look, take action even if it's the wrong action. And I like that. Yeah, so take action even if it's the wrong action. Why? Because at least you're moving in a direction. At least you made the decision. It's all about making decisions and making decisions fast. You know, the fear, which we cover in other videos, so make sure that you are keeping up to date with all the videos that we post to just keep you moving forward in your journey. But fear is one of the things that stop people from making the decision. The fear of making the wrong decision. Well, the fact is, if you're not making any decision, or in a way that is a decision itself, no decision, then you know, what's going to happen is you're slowing down. You're slowing down. Things are going to start to build up on you. So if you started to plan out, hey, I've got to hit this deadline. I want to get here in my life. I want to hit this goals. This is what starts to then set in. So procrastination actually then becomes like you're going to settle. You're going to settle in your life. You're going to start to give up. You're going to compromise on your dreams and your goals. And again, I know you don't want that, but it will happen by default if you're not making decisions fast. Next thing, make sure that you're actually focusing on the outcome. Focusing on the outcome is so important. And I'll tell you why. Because we've got different types of people, right? We've got the people who they don't take any action. And the decent thing about these guys is they know they don't take any action and they admit they don't take any action. So it's very clear that they're just not doing what it is that they need to do. But then you've got the action-orientated people. Are you an action-orientated person? The thing is with these people, they are taking action and they are hammering and they're doing tasks and they've got task lists and they're organizing and they're always doing something. Action, 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 action. And that's great. But then you've got the outcome-orientated people. Now, which one do you think is the best? Which one do you think? Why don't you write in the comments? And which one do you think is the worst to be? It'd be very interesting to understand what your opinion is. So put it in the comments and let's see what people think. I'll tell you, the best case scenario, or let me tell you the worst one first. The worst one is actually action-oriented. Why? Because you're doing a lot of stuff. You're very busy. But what is it for? I mean, I transform many people and companies, organizations from shifting them out of this action orientated because people are just doing tasks. People are so focused on tasks that have been given or someone had been given to them. I was in an organization that for 2 years, the task, and it took one person half a month. So half a month of some person's time producing these reports. And when it got to the CEO and the board members were like, okay, what are you doing these reports? What is this report telling you? They're like, what report? So they didn't even know about the report. And I was just gonna cut that story short, but the thing is, task oriented, like what is it actually going towards? So that's the most dangerous because you think you're doing it. Well, if you're not taking action, at least you know you're not taking action. But if you think the problem is just action, 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 you think you're doing it, you're busy, you're running around like a headless chicken, but towards what? How do you know what the priority is? And we're going to come on to that a little bit later. So the best thing is actually outcome orientated. Why? It's because it's got the big picture in mind. What is the result? What is the end game? And when I say end game, I don't mean the ultimate end game. I'm just talking about what is it that we're heading towards? Because here's the thing, you set up a load of tasks and targets to be able to get to this outcome. What you then might do along the way by being focused on the outcome is actually find a better way so you don't get stuck on the tasks. Because the thing is with a task list, right, what happens is eventually you got all of these things that you start to avoid, which then turns into procrastination, where if it's the outcome, you know that that's the outcome you're looking for, so you can keep coming up with creative ideas and ways to get closer to this. And this actually leads us to the next point, which is priority. Just decide on the priority. So making decisions fast on what the priority is, and totally focus and nail down, knuckle down, and make that happen. Because at the end of the day, if you want to keep switching and this whole multitasking thing, again, it's just going to put you by default into procrastination. So you know yourself, if this is one of the things that you can overcome, and I know I'm working on this every day, and I just employ these principles. I'm going to measure what I'm doing. I'm going to make sure I'm outcome orientated. I make decisions fast, and I'm working on the priority. Now, let me ask you, if you just did these few principles here, how do you think that might change everything that you are doing? You know, think of all the areas that you procrastinate. And I'll tell you something, I cover this in a lot more detail on another video about being in lockdown and isolation, the whole COVID-19 and coronavirus situation. But it actually made me realize, oh, hey, hold on a moment. You know, am I focusing on what the priority is? Whether it's my relationship, whether it's my children, my business, my finances, the measurement of things, you know, people in my team. So here's the thing. If you don't pay attention onto the priority that is required at that point, things are just going to drop off. You're going to find yourself busy. You're just going to be stuck in a to-do list. You know, have you got a to-do list? Have you got a to-do list and it's just got endless stuff and it never finishes and you don't feel ever that you're progressing? You know, maybe that's you, maybe it's not. But look, all I'm asking you to do, I'm inviting you to do, is employ these, put them into action. And by the way, if you want any assistance from me or anybody in the real life team, because this is something we help people keep accountable, we help people move all of the stuff that they've put in their way over time that's built up so you can burst through and get the results and live the life that you're actually going to enjoy living. So you can enjoy the process, because it's not about waiting till you get that goal or that new house or that new car or that amount of money before you can be happy or have fun or joy or relax or take time for yourself. Don't wait for anybody. Don't wait for nothing. Don't wait for these times to come. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. I mean, let's face it. Isn't it like, it's like an orgasm. Yeah, I'm just going to give it you right here. You know, the truth is the orgasm. You don't say, hey, look, I just need to get to that as soon as possible. And when I get to that, then I'm going to be happy. Yeah, you enjoy the process. No matter how long it lasts, right? Sometimes it might be a short time, sometimes it might be a long time. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But the point is, you've got to enjoy the process. So look, if you need some help unlocking your true potential, then somewhere in the description, there may be a link where you can discover what it is that we've got available for you, or book a call with someone on our team. So we can have a chat and say, hey, what is it that you might need? What direction do you might need to start going in so you can start discovering your true potential? Because the only way you're going to do that is doing the right thing for the right reason. So let's go ahead and do that now. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notifications bell. And if you like this, give it a big thumbs up. If you think this is useful and you can actually deploy this in areas of your life, then write some comments, share this, invite some people to come and have a look at this. I believe in doing the right thing for the right reason. My mission, real life's mission, is to assist as many people as possible to live what we call the 5 freedoms, which is financial freedom, physical freedom, mental freedom, emotional freedom, and spiritual freedom. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned. There's lots more coming your way.